Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Before getting into it, warning, it's really hot outside, my windows are completely open, and if you hear a kid screaming, it's the neighbor. He gets really flustered when he plays with the PlayStation, I guess. So if you hear a kid screaming, neighbor. Sorry about that. Okay, so basically I've been putting away this video for the past 3 weeks because I have already known that I wanted to come back to YouTube for the past 2 months or so, and I've been putting it away until this past weekend. We went away, I vlogged the whole thing, and I wanted to upload the vlogs, so in order for me to upload this vlog I had to shoot this. So here I am, I guess. I don't want this video to be very long, and I know that I don't have to justify myself, that it's not necessary that I do this video at all, but I kind of want to do it anyway. So my life has been very very complicated for the past 1.5 to 2 years. I'm gonna start with the first, and I'm just gonna get over with it very quickly because she doesn't feel comfortable, I don't feel comfortable, I don't feel like it's my story to tell, but obviously it's played a major role in my life for the past 1.5 years. So I'm just gonna say it. My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer at the end of 2017, and for the past 1.5 years it's been her getting surgery and going through all the treatments. She finished the treatments at the beginnings of this year, and that's it. I'm just gonna leave it there. Just saying it because, as I said, it played a very important role in my life for the past year or so. And what I want to completely dive into now is university, which I feel it's a topic that a lot of people are going to relate to. It was one of the reasons why I decided doing this. I ended up deciding doing this video. Okay, so I guess I have to go back to October last year. My boss approached me, and at the beginning I was working every other weekend. That was it, which it was a great job for uni. I was earning a little bit of money, I had pocket money, and I had complete freedom and time to study and go to class. And so October last year, my boss approached, and he asked me if I wanted to do more hours, if I wanted to work during the weekdays. And obviously that meant more money, so I said yes, without thinking about how this would clash with my schedule. I said yes at that time because, well, one thing was what I already told you about. I was going through that, and I needed something that was just mine, that I could spend some hours a day with, and I guess that was work. And the other thing was that I started realizing that the degree that I was in, which I was already 4 years in, wasn't what I wanted to do. And obviously I've invested so many times, so many of my hours. I've cried so much for these subjects, to pass these subjects for this degree, that I just got into a state where I didn't know what I wanted to do with everything crashed basically. So I was going to work, which obviously this completely collapsed with my class schedules. I was not going to class because I had to go to work. I was struggling a lot to study and pass these subjects because obviously I was not going to class. So it was just a snowball, and everything went downhill. So around Christmas time, I saw one of my aunties that I don't see very much, and in here, you take your finals in January, which means you spend the whole entire Christmas break studying. So around Christmas time, I get really, really stressed, really anxious, really nervous. I'm very cranky most of the time. And so this auntie approached me. She was like, "How are you doing with uni?" And I just blurted out, "I fucking hate it. I'm done." And she was very surprised, and she was like, "Then why are you sticking with it?" And I just stopped the conversation because I was like, that is not a door you want to open. So after they left, I reflected a lot. I talked to a couple of my friends. Shout out to Mireia. She is my personal therapist. She was the one who encouraged me to do what I ended up doing, which I'm going to tell you in a second. And I realized that I dreaded I dreaded my degree, and I stuck to it because it's what my parents expected me to do. To take this road. He wanted me to do business. Not that he forced me. I don't want you to misunderstand anything. My parents never forced me to do anything. If I would have said that I wanted to go to Ghana to do some voluntarily work, they would have just supported me as much as whatever else I would have chosen. But I kind of wanted to make my parents happy, I guess. So I got stuck with a degree that it's not that I hate, but being put through so many pressure about something, having to invest so many hours into something that ultimately you don't see any purpose in your life, having it. This is where my stress and my anxiety came from. That knowing that I was investing so many time in this, and that I didn't know what kind of purpose this was gonna have. How was this gonna fit in my future and in my professional life? So after a lot of talking and a lot of thinking and a lot of retrospective feedback with myself, I guess, I came to the terms, which is something that I've known for a while, but obviously didn't want to open that door because it destroyed everything, my whole life as I knew it, and I just decided to study law because I've taken 4 law subjects in this degree. I fucking love law so much. These are the 4 subjects that I've barely put any effort into and that I scored the highest grades. I just love law. I'm good at it. I love it. So when I was taking my finals in June, I decided that that would be my last year studying business and that I was switching to law. But I found a really good option, and there is something here called a double degree, and you can do a double degree in law and business, which means that everything that I've been doing for the past 4 years does not go to waste. I can use it, and I just have a few more subjects to go. I just have like 6 more subjects to go, and then I will have both a double degree in law and business, it's great. A double degree is 5 years long. I've already done most of it. I don't have of it with business, so it means that at most I have 3.5 years left with law, which is really good because I'm turning 24, and I guess this is where it all come from, that I'm getting older and seeming that I don't know where I'm going with my life. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not setting a professional career for myself just because I didn't know where I wanted to go. And I saw all my friends graduating and getting these jobs and doing things that they like. And I was just stuck here doing like, I don't know, So this is a good option. I can graduate in 3.5 years if everything goes well. And I also switched universities. I was going to presential classes, and I switched to an online university because I'm working. So I was not going to class because I had to work, and then I felt bad because I was not going to class. It was just a big messy thing. So I think that online university is the best option for me at the minute. It's going to give me a lot of freedom and independence and autonomy that I did not have before.